Hello, my name is Doris Bellamy, and I'm the author of this book. The hook of the book is, think with your heart, not your mind.
Synopsis of the book is,
The Deep Green Forest is a work of fiction, taking place in a big, beautiful green forest. A young rabbit is left behind and alone without his family until he encounters the most exciting frog, meeting new animals around every corner. Their quest to find their families becomes an adventure of a lifetime.
Stay tuned after I read this story for an inside look on author biography.
The Deep Green Forest by Doris Holman.
Holman is my maiden name. This book was published in 2015 by Outskirts Press. I'm now Doris Bellamy.
Once upon a time, there was a dark brown baby rabbit that was left behind in the deep green forest. He made a home in the bottom of a big oak tree. The trunk had a big hole on the front side that he used for a door, and there was a small circle on the other side that he used for a window. One day, he laid in the bed he made to see if it was comfortable enough. There was a sudden, loud knock at the door. He looked up and stood still to see if he could hear that sound again. Then suddenly, he heard it again. Knock, knock. So he ran over quickly to the door to see who or what it was. There he saw a tall, green, speckled frog standing in his doorway. The frog said, "Hello, my name is Jasper. What's your name?" Then the dark brown baby rabbit said, "I don't know." He stood there puzzled for a moment and said, "I guess my name is Junior, because that's the last word I heard my mom say to me as she was taken away in a big cage with my daddy and brother by the big strange hunters." "Oh, my dear," said Jasper, "I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just passing by. I'm looking for my family as well. My dad went out to get some food one night with Mom, and they never came back home. I haven't seen them in a long time. I miss them terribly. I am alone and hungry. May I stay with you for a while until I find them?" "Yes," shouted Junior. "I need a friend. It just gets so dark in this place at night and gets so quiet. And I think there's an owl at the top of this tree, because I hear it all the time. It would be great to have you here." When all of a sudden they heard loud thunder, and they saw lightning flash across the night sky. Jasper and Junior ran inside their house to find shelter from the horrible storm. The rain started pouring out of the dark blue sky. Jasper said, "I'm so very happy that I found you. When I came to this tree trunk, it just looked so nice and comfortable. I thought I might rest for a while. Then I would have started back out the next day to search for my family again. Could they have been captured too?" Jasper wondered what he should do. Junior said, "If you want me to help look for them, I will. I need to find my family as well." Junior and Jasper fell asleep while cuddled up by the wall in the bed that Junior had made. The next morning, the sunlight crawled up on the walls, and the birds began to sing. The fog crept over the ground slowly as it faded into the deep woods. Jasper stretched out his long green legs and rolled over to find his best friend Junior missing. Jasper shouted, "Junior! Junior! Where are you?" Then there was a silence. He waited patiently. From outside, Junior replied, "I'm over here." Jasper walked outside and saw Junior getting some berries together for breakfast from a nearby bush. Jasper said, "Wow, those blueberries look delicious." Junior replied, "Here, you can have the rest. I have already ate too many while I was picking them. They just look so good." "Thanks," said Jasper. "I'm starving. I was just thinking we should take a walk to see if anyone around here knows anything, or maybe someone heard something. We might even find some more food to put up for later," Junior said. "That would be great. Let me just shut the door and we'll go." So they set off to see what they could find. They passed a bunch of squirrels and raccoons. They found a pond nearby with a family of ducks. The ducks seemed to be having a great time together. The deep green forest now looked and felt more like home. They smiled at each other and continued down the trail of leaves. They wandered down into a small field of flowers. Jasper picked some to take back home. Junior was smelling the freshness of the field and rolling around in the flowers. Jasper said, maybe on the way home we should stop by the pond. Then we could ask the duck family if they have seen or know anything. Junior replied, that's okay with me. So they started back after they had taken a nap on the soft field of flowers. As they were walking, Junior stumbled on a chestnut. Junior said, oh, maybe this belongs to the squirrels that we saw on the way to the field. Jasper said, yeah, you're right. Let's take it to them. That will give us a chance to talk to the squirrels. All right, said Junior. So they got to the tree across from where they found the chestnut. 2 squirrels were chasing each other in circles down the tall tree. Jasper raises his voice. Excuse me, does chestnut belong to one of you? Ooh, said the squirrels. It's mine, they shouted at the same time. They started running toward Jasper and Junior very fast. Wait, shouted Junior. There's no need to argue for a chestnut. I'm sure you could find another one close by. This way you both could have one of your own. The squirrels seemed disappointed. They really wanted to chase each other. The chestnut seemed like a great way for them to argue, but they just stood there with a puzzled look. Jasper said, listen, we are just looking for our families. Do you know anything that has happened around the deep green forest? The bigger of the 2 squirrels replied, you might want to talk to Mr. Duck. We don't know much of anything about stuff like that. If anyone knows anything about the deep green forest changing, it would be Mr. Duck. Thank you very much, said Junior. Jasper handed over the chestnut to the oldest squirrel as he was smiling. Junior and Jasper headed towards the pond. As they were walking to the pond, Junior asked, Jasper, what will we do if we don't find our family? Jasper answered, don't worry about that right now. We are going to look for them every day. If we don't find them today or tomorrow, that's okay. I promise no matter how long it takes, we will find them. And until then, we have each other to look after. Junior said, that's right, Jasper. We won't ever give up. Because now we are family. We can be brothers. Of course, declared Jasper. But finally, they came up to the pond. They didn't see anyone. Junior shouts, hello? Is anyone there? Over here, replied Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck was gathering some worms for his family. Junior said, hi there. My name is Junior, and this here is my brother Jasper. Okay, replied Mr. Duck. I have never seen a rabbit and a frog as brothers, or even together at all. So I guess now I have seen everything there is to see in the deep green forest. Jasper said, well, sir, our families went missing. We found each other. Now we're both looking for them together. We are staying at the bottom of the big oak tree on the other side of your pond. All right, said Mr. Duck. That's fine with me. My daughter went missing a while back for no reason at all. But then a couple days later, these big hunters brought her back and put her in the pond. She is on the other side of the pond right now with her mom and sister. She told us that they just watched her for a while. They gave her some food and water, then decided to bring her back. So maybe your families are okay. They might just be at a science lab where they take care of animals in the forest. Junior replied, really? I hope they're all right and they come back very soon. Me too, said Jasper. If you see anything, please let us know. Yes, of course, said Mr. Duck. Junior and Jasper went back home. Junior was so excited that he might see his family again. That way, he could tell his mom what a great friend he had found. Jasper could not stop hopping. He was so happy about what Mr. Duck said that his legs would not be still. Junior told Jasper, wow, do you really think they will be back? Jasper replied, yep, now I know they will be back. I'm going to go back to the field tomorrow to get some more flowers. Would you like to join me? I would love to, Junior answered. I saw a different kind of berry as we were leaving the field today. I would have got some, but then we found the chestnut, and I forgot all about that berry. I know, said Jasper. That surprised me too. Let's eat the rest of these berries from this morning. Okay, said Junior. Maybe we can make something different to eat with the berries that we get tomorrow. Do you know how to cook? Did you ever watch your mom or dad make food? Yes, I did, shouted Jasper. Tomorrow, I will show you all about cooking. Great, said Junior. You are a wonderful friend. As the sun went down and the night sky was turning darker, they fell asleep talking about everything they were going to do from now on. This morning, Junior and Jasper woke up to a strange noise outside. Jasper goes to the window to see what the racket was. Junior, come here quick, shouted Jasper. Junior ran over to the window to see what Jasper was excited about. there was a beautiful bird on the tree next to them. The woodpecker came down immediately after Jasper shouted. She said, "Hello there. My name is Tulip. It's very nice to meet you both. I didn't wake you, did I?" "No, of course not," said Jasper. "We were already up. Actually, we wanted to get an early start for the flower field." "Really?" said Tulip. "Do you think it would be okay if I came along with you guys?" "That would be great," replied Junior. "I don't mind either," said Jasper. They all ate breakfast together, then started going to the beautiful field of flowers. As they headed down the trail of leaves, they noticed a raccoon walking towards them. The raccoon came over to the three friends and said, "Hey there, my name is Ben. Very pleased to meet you all. I live right around the corner from your oak tree. I just noticed that I had neighbors yesterday afternoon. I thought it would be polite to come over and introduce myself." Junior replied, "It's nice to meet you too. I didn't know we had neighbors either. Maybe later you could bring your family over for supper. Then we could get to know one another." "That would be splendid," shouted Ben. "I will see you later then." So Junior, Jasper, and Tulip reached the beautiful field covered with amazing flowers. Junior gathered so many strawberries they were falling out of his hands. Jasper scooped up so many flowers to take back that he barely could see to walk. Tulip was amazed at all the beautiful flowers that she couldn't do anything but gaze into them. They all were content and happy as they started back up the trail of leaves. Duck stopped them. She welcomed them to the deep green forest and gave them a loaf of bread that she had been working on almost all day. They thanked her continually and then headed back home. Jasper said, "Well, at least we have bread for supper tonight with Ben and his family." "Yeah, that's great," replied Junior. Then Jasper asked, "Tulip, will you stay for supper too?" "I can't," said Tulip. "Mom needs me to do some things for her, but I can come back some other time." "That's okay," stated Junior. "You're welcome at our house anytime." "Thanks," said Tulip as she departed up through the sky. "You're welcome," yelled Junior and Jasper together. As soon as they got inside their home, Jasper started fixing a pie with strawberries that Junior gathered earlier. Junior watched him carefully so he would know exactly how. The pie baked a fragrance in that trunk that everyone in the forest could smell. Ben arrived with his family and introduced them. His wife was Miss Raccoon. He had two sons, Bill and Ben Jr. They all sat down to eat at the table as Jasper and Junior served them all. They even had strawberry pie for dessert. The Raccoon family had a wonderful time. Ben Jr. and Bill said they wanted to come back every day. "Thank you," said Miss Raccoon, "for inviting us in your home." "You're welcome," stated Jasper and Junior together. "You're welcome," stated Jasper and Junior together. "You can come over whenever you like." They all said goodnight as the Raccoon family disappeared into the darkness of the night. "Wow, we had a big day," said Jasper. "I really enjoyed myself." "Me too," replied Junior. "I'm glad we made more friends. Now when we go to sleep, we can rest, knowing we have lots of friends in the deep green forest." "Yeah, that's great, Jasper," said Jasper as he yawned. They fell asleep after they were done cleaning up. It was still in the middle of the night when they were woken up by a loud crashing noise. Junior and Jasper crawled over to the window. They saw a light and still that strange noise. "Could it be the big hunters again?" asked Junior. "I'm not sure," replied Jasper, "but I'm scared." They watched and waited quietly by the window to see what was going to happen. Suddenly, they saw a big hunter standing in the middle of the deep green woods. It just stood there in silence. Then, bending over towards the ground, the big hunter put something down. And slowly, the big strange hunter made his way out of the deep green forest. Everything got quiet. Then they heard talking all around them and whispering. A little while later, as Junior and Jasper stood at the window, quietly, Junior said, "Jasper, are you okay?" Jasper answered and said, yeah, I guess. I thought if I stood here long enough, I would see my dad and mom running back to me, that's all." "Why don't we go out in the morning when we can see and check it out?" said Junior. "All right," said Jasper. "We will. That's a great idea." Then, as it was about time for the sun to come out, they heard someone yelling from a distance. "Listen," whispered Jasper. "I hear someone screaming." "No," said Junior, as the voice got closer. "I think someone might need help. Or wait a minute, someone is shouting a name. I can hear it. Yeah, it's getting closer. Just listen." And then they both heard a distant voice calling for Junior. "What?" said Junior. "That's me. That's my name." Junior and Jasper ran outside quickly. "Who is there?" shouted Junior. He heard the voice getting closer and closer. Junior shouted, "Mom, is that you?" Jasper started looking in the direction of the voice, hoping to see who or what it was that was yelling. for Junior. They heard nearby running, and the bushes started to shake as Junior's mom jumped from around the side of the large bush. "Mom!" screamed Junior. "Your hair! Mom!" "Junior," said Miss Rabbit, "I'm so glad we found you. What about Papa?" "Eric," said Junior. "Yes," said Miss Rabbit. "Your dad and brother are just behind me. As soon as those strange hunters brought me back home, I couldn't wait to find you. It looks like you have grown a lot since I saw you last time. When they took me, I thought I was never going to see you again. I could not stop crying. I have missed you so much, my son." At that time, Junior saw his dad and brother running towards them. "Papa! Eric!" shouted Junior. They all hugged. As they were hugging, they noticed that in the middle of them was a frog. "Oh my," said Miss Rabbit. "Hello there. My name is Jasper." "Well," said Papa Rabbit, "it's a pleasure to meet you." Junior said, "Jasper is part of our family. He is my best friend and brother now. He lost his family to strange hunters too. We have been living here in this oak tree. He showed me how to prepare and cook food. We went around the deep green forest asking if anyone knew anything about our families. Mr. Duck had his daughter taken away, but they brought her back. We were waiting for his family to return too. His dad and mom are gone. They were taken at night while they were gathering food." Eric said, "I'm sorry your family was taken too, but at least Jasper has us all here with him now." "Yes, of course," exclaimed Miss Rabbit. "That's wonderful," said Papa Rabbit. "Seems like you two have been through a lot together. Why don't we go inside so we all can get to know each other again?" Junior couldn't wait for Eric to get to know Jasper. Now he had two brothers to spend time with. Miss Rabbit fixed breakfast as Junior watched her every move and was eager to help. He wanted to know how she did everything so he would know how. Eric, Junior, and Jasper went outside to play. Miss Rabbit was cleaning up. Papa Rabbit went out hunting. As the boys seen him walking down the trail of leaves, they ran after him. Junior shouted, "Wait, Papa, I want to help you." "Me too, Papa," yelled Jasper and Eric at the same time. So all the guys went hunting for food. Miss Rabbit went out for some berries and invited all her neighbors over for supper. She was so excited to be back, she went straight back home to decorate. About the time that she walked through the door, she heard the boys coming back. They brought back a lot of everything. Jasper stopped for a moment and said, "I just wanted to say thank you all for having me here as your family." Papa Rabbit walked over to hug him and said, "You will be a part of our family forever, son." They all made supper together. When finally Mr. Duck got there with his family, then the squirrels came. Not long after Ben and his family arrived, Tulip brought her mom and dad. Even Mr. Owl from the top of the big oak tree came down to join them. They all sat down. Everyone had already been served a plate. The big oak was packed full that night, and every night thereafter, talking, laughing, giggling, and kind whispering at times. They all had the time of their lives, helping each other continually, watching out for each other at all times, making their friends feel as if they were family, sharing the best they knew how, which was with all their hearts. All of their friends and neighbors grew in the deep green forest. The end. About the author, and this is my bio, and this is from 2015, so a lot has changed since then, but this is my bio from that year. Doris, also known as Cannoli, resides in Conway, South Carolina, currently working on 2 novels. She has always wanted to pursue writing as a career, lives with her 2 teenage boys. When she isn't glued to her laptop typing in one of her books or playing games, you will find her cooking, cleaning, gardening, and being with family and friends. Like I said, a lot has changed since 2015. Author update, I'm now working on 6 novels. One will be a series. I have 2 books published, The Deep Green Forest in 2015 and The Haunted in 2018. On to the next book. Stay tuned for The Deep Green Forest number 2. It has been finished since 2015 as well, but not published, and I'll be reading it right here on an upcoming podcast. So subscribe to my YouTube so you don't miss out on the fun. The Deep Green Forest, published in 2015 by Outskirts Press, available worldwide on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and many others. Kindle, Nook, and paperback formats. I love signing my books, so if you do order a physical copy, let me know, and we can find a way for me to get your book custom signed. Appreciate you all listening. Peace, love, positive vibes. Have a great day. God bless. Doris Rose is out.